Hi everyone, Peter here from the Yaw VR team, and today I am testing the X-Plane12 software with the usual Cessna 172 and the Yaw2 motion simulator. As increasing the throttle, you can see that I'm pitching forward a little bit. The parking brake is still holding, so let me go and take off at the London City Airport. And you can feel, I can feel the vibration when I'm gaining speed on the runway, and if I go to the grass a little bit, then I can see that the vibration becomes different and more intense. So it's a very good thing that you can see, you can feel the different surfaces. Now let's take off and check the city. I haven't been to London for a long time, so it's definitely gonna be a good experience to go back and see the buildings. I hope all the buildings are there. And talking about buildings and the graphics, I think this is amazing. So X-Plane12 with close to maximum, but I think we're not at maximum, we're around high resolution. Works properly, works pretty good. The cockpit, like flawless. I can read the instruments and everything. Outside the cockpit, it's great there as well. Not 100% perfect, but I guess we could increase it if we wanted to. But even if I look out, there's a reflection on the water. The buildings are very, very detailed, so I think this is like awesome. Let's go into the city, check what we can find there. I think I will start with the Tower Bridge. I should be approaching it. Maybe I will pass it. And about the motion, I think it's the same setup, or just a very similar setup to the one that we had in our previous video with X-Plane11 and with the same aircraft, the Cessna 172 Skyhawk. So it's nothing extraordinary and new. It's a basic, simple setup, but it works fine and well. It's nothing abrupt, nothing intense, but it should not be intense and abrupt with flight simulation with such an aircraft. It's very enjoyable. I'm not a pilot, not a professional, but for me it seems realistic, and what's more important is that it feels good. So that's the most important part, I guess, that when you play a game, it feels good. So let's try to go underneath the Tower Bridge. I won't do I won't do very hard maneuvers. I will concentrate on sightseeing and some little motion show off, but yeah, this one we'll definitely try. Yeah, cool. Wow, that's cool. I wouldn't risk it with this bridge, but it's nice with the Tower Bridge. I will just go a little bit further into the city and check the buildings. Especially I'm interested in the Big Ben, the London Eye, and the Parliament. I hope they are realistically formed and designed in this software. They better be. Now I've been to London, but I think like 5 years ago now, so it's definitely it's a good experience to come back here. So I can recommend it to you guys to go and play this game if you want to revisit some city where you have good experience from, or to a city where you want to go but you haven't managed to and you just want to take a look around. Even then it's very good. But yeah, okay, so here's the London Eye and the Big Ben and the Parliament. So yeah, it brings back some of the memories, and it's awesome. It's awesome that you can do this now in VR. It's beautiful. I mean, obviously it would be even better if I could do it in real life with a Cessna or any other aircraft, but yeah, the graphics are so detailed in this game that it feels like I'm there, and yeah, it brings back the memories, as I told you. So I'm a fan of traveling. I'm a big traveler, so I like visiting different cities in this game as well, and it's awesome. I definitely can recommend it to you guys. And as you could see now, I did a full turn. I think the device also did a full turn, and this is because we have 360 rotation enabled. Now for that we need two very important stuff to work. One is that you don't have cables that you can get caught with, so you're not getting tangled up with the cables, because the cables from the hardware are running to the simulator, and then the simulator transfers the data through our new wireless method to the PC, but our old method, that is with the simple cable going to the bottom of the simulator, can also work fine. The other important thing to work for this 360 rotation is a software solution, the motion compensation. That's, by the way, also good to have for pitch movement as well, but for rotation it's a necessity. So if I did not have the motion compensation, I would be sitting outside the plane. My screen would be moving totally, but with this 360 rotation, I think I did show it to you that you completely stay in center, like in your pilot seat. Now this is done with our new software, the Infuse VR software, which is yet to be released. It's going to be released soon. And that's why you can see, by the way, the blue hands in front of me, which I could technically turn off, but I forgot to do so never mind. And the controllers, that's another thing that's in X-Plane12. We could remove it in X-Plane11 with the help of their team, but in 12 we haven't done so yet. It's just, it has to be very simple, so don't bother with it. Now about the motion, as you can see, it can do quite a lot with the pitch, and it feels alright. I mean, I'm probably not gonna stall, but it feels good. I mean, you actually feel like going to the back of your seat, like if you're laying down, if you're like going up with an aircraft. So yeah, I definitely have to try it with another aircraft, like a real aircraft, and not the regular commercial flights. But as far as I can tell, it seems to be, and it has to be realistic this way. The roll as well, you can see that I think it's limited a couple of degrees, but you can see that it's simulating the roll movement that you would have in the plane. Now again, I'm not a professional pilot, I'm not a pilot myself, but I'm enjoying the game as a beginner gamer, and this goes out to all of you fellow beginners. I do recommend this setup for you because it's very easily manageable. The takeoff and the landing is not very hard. You have to try it a couple of times. Oh shit, the flaps I forgot. But anyways, so talking about which, I have only the yoke and the throttle and the flaps working now. I'm not bothering about the rest of the controls. You don't necessarily need to in a game. Obviously real life different, but now it's just these stuff. And let's do after this very quick tour, I do miss, by the way, Freddie Mercury's house, but maybe next time. Let's do a quick landing. For landing, I just decrease the speed and put the flaps down. I'm on the cautious side this time because throttle is at the minimum already. Approaching the runway. Well, I'm missing the pedals a little bit for the landing because I would be able to brake then, but even without that you can manage to do it. So don't worry about being a non-pilot or a beginner. It's fine. Even if it's not a perfect landing, we'll see. Probably it's not perfect. Yeah, a bit rough, but yeah. So instead of the brakes, I'll just pull the handbrake, and then the plane will stop. so I can feel the vibration when I land. It like instantly comes into the picture and vibrates me from the seat, and as I hit the ground, it gives you a very good and intense feeling. And then when you have landed, you still have some of the vibration, and then it of course reduces as you decrease your speed. So thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you will have fun with this setup at home. I do recommend it. I do recommend it with the honeycomb accessories as well, and the Yaw2 motion simulator, but definitely the X-Plane12 software to discover cities where you've been to or where you want to go. It's up to you. It's a very fun experience, so have fun and enjoy. Cheers, see you next time.